here in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's your Bishop Watterson Eagles and Eagles Hockey versus St. Xavier today with Joe Monahan, Justin Williams, Dave Wozniak. I'm Tom Somos. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Can't wait to bring you this great game here. Bishop Watterson versus St. Xavier. St. Xavier, the last time Watterson played them, lost in overtime, with Watterson winning December the 7th at 4-3 game, a classic. And we are looking forward to this head-to-head matchup here. St. Xavier will be going for revenge, Joe.
Definitely.
They will be out, and they will be out for revenge.
As Watterson, this is another situation where it's like playing Kent Roosevelt for the second time, where Watterson, they beat Kent Roosevelt handedly the first game, and then the second game, they kind of let their foot off the pedal, Justin.
Yeah. Another thing, I feel like St. Xavier is not very happy with the way the last game ended, and that might be...
I am joined by Miss Gregory. Miss Gregory, I enjoyed your son's photo. He had a beautiful photo of the Italian Stallion. I missed your family, and I wish that we would have seen them up in Kent, but at some point I'm going to meet them. She sent me a beautiful photograph with Vinny, the Italian Stallion Gregory, and he looked great in his t-shirt. Thank you so much for sending that.
As Watterson looking to play a pretty good game against Xavier, Watterson, they're really going to have to bear down and play a good game. As Tom, I think we can all agree that the first game against St. Xavier should not have gone overtime.
I agree. Watterson played one of its best games, Justin, against St. Xavier, but St. Xavier is going to be out for revenge tonight.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Your starting lineups for your Bishop Watterson Eagles: number 7, Laura Bittner, a freshman defenseman; number 8, Hunter Spirit, sophomore defenseman, outstanding defenseman, aggressive and brutal. Domkov is his nickname. We're going to call him Domkov tonight. Number 9, Al Chirac, sophomore forward. Number 13, Patrick Monahan, outstanding forward. Number 14, Killian Marr, a forward. Number 17, the Italian Stallion, Vinny Gregory, a sophomore forward. Number 19, Jack Gibson, Big Bird Gibby, a bruising defenseman, junior. 20, Robert Stalter, the Stealth Bomber, number 7, and number 20, Robert Stalter, outstanding forward. Number 23 in your starting goaltender, Dalton King, the Terminator, junior goalie, outstanding goaltender. 24, Jacob Wildermouth, the junior and forward. 26, Adam Somos, the Greek Tycoon, a junior defenseman. 27, the Warrior, Colin Williams, a sophomore forward, outstanding forward. Number 28 or 43, and now number 8, Hunter Spirit, we've already announced, Doomkoff. 29, Nathan Foley, a sophomore forward. 30, Joey Wozniak, sophomore forward. 47, Nathan Monahan, outstanding offensive defenseman, junior defenseman. 61, Ellie Mertz, freshman. 71 in your captain, Michael Wozniak, the Rocket. 72, Everett King. And number 77, Trevor, the Titan Long. Gentlemen, what are your keys to the game here?
As two simple things, forecheck and backcheck.
Happy New Year.
As Watterson, they've shown that they can do those two things. But Justin, if they want to win this game, you know that they're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, let's hope that the refs are a little bit better this game, because we know last game there were some calls that
Didn't get called.
yeah, or some calls that were called that shouldn't have been called.
As Tom, Watterson, really gonna have to play a good game.
No doubt about it. With 1:12 left in the warm-up, some of the keys, of course, Wozniak, Gregory, and Trevor Long have got to ignite this offense. They've got to get this offensive firepower going. Watterson needs to get going, and they've got to be quick. They've got to get their legs going quickly. Tight, consistent defense is going to be the key. They've got to tie up loose men in front of King. They've got to be bruising and aggressive in front of him. The defense in the last few games has been outstanding. In their win against Troy, 4-2 on December 29th, the defense was outstanding. They've got to play tight, consistent defense. Intensity, passion, aggressiveness, aggressive style, violent, bruising, and brutal. That style works. Seniors need to step it up. Wozniak and Long were outstanding in their game against Troy. They've got to step things up, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They've got to get a quick start, gentlemen. Quick start is going to be very important tonight. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Watterson.
A tough loss against Thomas Worthington.
Yep. The defense was not there. They've got to be consistent, play by play, shift by shift for 3 periods. Tenacious, aggressive forechecking is going to be another key to success. Leaving those speedy forwards with very little space. They've got to be aggressive, intense for 3 periods. They've got to show the heat, the fire, the passion. They've got to be intense from the very beginning. Lightning speed is going to be the key. They're going to get outstanding, reliable goaltending from Dalton King. He's been outstanding all year.
As always, as some of the goals that have gone in just been unlucky breaks. And if Watterson can limit that today,
No doubt.
This could be a pretty good game in favor of Watterson.
And the games that they've lost, they've taken too many penalties. They've got to play smart and composed. They've got to stay out of the penalty box.
As we're just moments away from the puck drop.
We're going to join the national anthem here in just a few seconds. Again, Happy New Year, everyone. Just seconds away from the puck drop. How are you? Happy New Year. This Watterson team has been outstanding in the last couple of games. They had an outstanding game against Troy, December 29th. The defense was outstanding. They were aggressive, and now let's join the public address announcer here at the Queen City Complex. Good evening, everyone, from the Queen City Sports Complex here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is Bishop Watterson Hockey. 9-9 Bishop Watterson versus 3-11-1 St. Xavier Bombers. This is the rematch between Watterson and St. Xavier, the last matchup. Watterson won 4-3 in a thriller in overtime on December the 7th. Bishop Watterson against St. Xavier, and Xavier is going to be looking for some revenge, boys.
Definitely. Justin, what did you think of Watterson's performance against St. Xavier in the first game? I thought they knew that the refs were not very good, but they still kept playing, and they got rewarded as a goal in overtime.
As we're just seconds away from puck drop.
Happy New Year, everyone. We want to welcome all of our viewers from coast to coast, Canada and the United States, for the big rematch here in the Queen City Sports Complex here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're proud to bring you Bishop Watterson Hockey. Happy New Year, everyone. We started here in the first game in the new year. Watterson going back forward. Here comes St. Xavier. They're going to be on the attack, trying to regain the momentum here and get things going. Watterson needs to get a quick start. Here comes the Rocket. Beats the one man, beats the second man. Quick shot, just missing the net. The Rocket coming close, and he's going to get another chance. Trevor the Titan lad moving that puck in. Watterson on the attack. Here comes one. Quick shot. He scores! What a goal! The Stallion has scored and delivered. The Italian Stallion has scored. 1-0 Watterson. What a pass by your captain, who looks dialed in and settled. What a start by Watterson. 1-0 in the first minute. And the Italian Stallion has ignited this offense, boys. What a goal. What a pass by Wozniak. He has ignited this flame here, and Watterson's on the attack. Good start here. Here comes Xavier tossing that puck in right into the boards. He gets whipped at the center again. Then finally Watterson cries. A great start by Watterson. The captain with a beautiful pass to the Italian Stallion that has really ignited this offense. The Stallion has the first goal, 1-0 Watterson. 14 minutes left in the first. Watterson getting the opening goal in the first. A good play there. Wozniak being aggressive. Watterson on the attack. The puck going all the way down the ice. Icing's the call. Good start by Watterson. We're getting the opening goal.
Definitely, as Justin, that is a real momentum booster.
Yeah, another key to the game we said was
The first line doing all the damage so far in the early going, and here comes the second line. And it's going to be started by Colin Williams, who wins the face-off. This second line has been extremely good for Watterson. Here's a quick break right in front! Good stop there. What a start by Watterson. They have been igniting this offense. They've been intense. They've been aggressive from the early going. Here comes Hunter Spear, whipping that puck off the boards. Over the shoulder to get roughed at the boards, and here comes Williams. Williams moving that puck in. Right shot, right on. Good stop. Williams so far looks dialed in. This second line has been very aggressive and good for Watterson. What a start.
Definitely, Watterson really playing their game so far.
No doubt about it. Good start.
Minute and 40 seconds in.
Williams winning the faceoff over to Hunter Spirit, who whips the puck off the boards. Monahan getting that puck in. Spirit's going to take that puck. Good play by Spirit to whip that puck in. Look at him moving there. And here comes the 2-on-1 now. St. Xavier now moving that puck in. Good play there by the defense. Quick shot right on. Good stop by King. King looks dialed in so far.
Definitely.
Making a key save in the hockey game. 13:02, exciting start for Watterson. On the board early, 1-0. And they are looking for more. They've been the aggressor in the early start of the first period. Quick shot to put in the pass. Right off, quick shot right in front, and we begin to make a big stop. King looks dialed in tonight, and that's a good sign for Watterson. Here comes Trevor the Titan Long, and gives off a puck. Wozniak didn't see it. And here comes St. Xavier now, moving that puck in. End-to-end action. The Titan almost got close here, trying to disrupt it. This Watterson forecheck has been ferocious and aggressive from the early beginning. They've been intense. They've been grinding. They've been bruising. They've been aggressive. Good start by Watterson. Quick shot right on. Monahan had to steer that away from harm's way. Good play by Monahan. And he fights on the boards. All the play to the right of King. St. Xavier now starting this playoff. Passing it on. Good play there by Watterson to get that puck off. An excellent play by Marr to get that puck and disrupt the offense. Watterson looks dialed in and looks focused.
Cross-check penalty coming up. I think it's
Cross-checking. And I think it's going to be to Gibson. No, both of them. Well, Gibson's going to take the penalty.
It's going to be Gibson.
Gibson takes a penalty for cross-checking. And Watterson is going to be one man down. But the penalty killing has been outstanding for Watterson all year round. And they are down one man here, and here comes Xavier now, trying to get the equalizer.
Tom, you can't say all year round though, because it's a new year.
Well, this entire season, the penalty killing's been outstanding, Joe.
I'm just joking.
Outstanding. Look at that play again. Well, not giving any space to these St. Xavier quick forwards. And St. Xavier now is going to reorganize this power play, moving that puck in across the center line into Watterson territory. Watterson fighting for that puck, and here they come, moving it on the other side of the defender. Quick pass right in front, right on the three. Looks dangerous. He circles around there, moving that puck in, but Watterson keeping him outside. Quick shot, missing the net. The penalty killers have done the next. There's a quick shot right in front, loose puck. They fight for it still. Another puck in. There's a quick shot right on, and King makes an outstanding save. King looks sharp and dialed in from the early beginning. What a great goaltending performance so far for Watterson.
Definitely. If that's any other goaltender, that's it. It's
Absolutely. King providing such outstanding, reliable goaltending, making key saves at key times. Outstanding start for Watterson. But those defenders better be careful. They've got to tie up those loose men, winning the faceoff. Quick shot right in front, and King had to steer it out. Williams getting rid of that puck. Good penalty killing by Watterson. Seconds away, 56 seconds left in the power play. St. Xavier is going to reorganize this power play. But Watterson has been disruptive. Good play by Danny Gregory. He came close. Every time St. Xavier touches the puck, Watterson Matt is right on them. Good penalty killing so far, keeping all the play from the outside. Keeping everything out of harm's way. Good play by Monahan, tying up his man. And he's unable to clear it. Here comes the chance here. A little too far. There's a quick shot right on. Good stop by King. And good play there by Williams to take that play out upon play. Look at the fortune. Williams coming in play. He got hooked. Williams, outstanding play. He got hooked again. No penalty. I cannot believe it. And here they come again. The Watterson forecheck has been ferocious, causing all kinds of problems, disrupting the St. Xavier offense. Outstanding start by Watterson. Here they come again. St. Xavier down the ice. Good defensive play there by Somos. And he whips that puck on. He's having trouble clearing it. Here they come right in front. Right in there. Hunter Spirit gets rid of that puck. Quick shot, and King holds on. 9:59 left in this very entertaining first period. A great start by Watterson boys.
Definitely. As Justin, what are your thoughts on that penalty? I thought Williams was doing a great job battling there. He got hooked a couple times. I don't know how he didn't call that. But King has also been outstanding in net. There was like 4 guys in front of him, and he still made the save.
There's a face-off right on. Good stop. And Watterson has killed off this penalty. 9:53 left. Watterson had to be careful. Hunter Spirit had to be careful there. Quick pass right in. Quick shot right on. Good stop by King, who looks dialed in and sharp so far. A quick check. Watterson having trouble clearing the puck. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty. St. Xavier now with some sustained pressure now. Looks at that check right in. Very hard checking affair. Quick shot didn't come on. Watterson keeping that play away from the goaltender. Good stop. And a good check. Finally, Watterson gets rid of that puck. But St. Xavier's got them on their toes, and they whip that puck back in. But it's icing's the call. 9:15 left. Watterson on its toes there. St. Xavier trying to come back here and get this equalizer.
Definitely is Watterson. I've been saying this all season. They have to force the other team to make them play their game.
But so far, check the box. They've had the offensive firepower. They've ignited the offense. Wozniak and Vinny Gregory have been outstanding so far. Quick shot right on! The Titan coming close. Good shot there by Wozniak, who's been dialed in and looks focused. And he got the puck. Watterson's going to take that puck back. Good play there, and they knocked that puck back in, and there goes the Titan. Look at him skate. Moving that puck in. Good play, good hustle by the Titan. Looking dialed in here tonight. St. Xavier, the defenseman, going behind his netminder. Trying to clear the puck. Here they come. Run in action. Wozniak right there whips that puck off, and he gives it to Vinny Gregory. He's got some great hands moving that puck in. Over to Gibby. Gibby knocking that puck in. He goes all the way in. Good shot by Gibson. He roughed him up. Good play by Gibson. Showing that aggressiveness. Tenacious forechecking. Look at the disruption that they're causing. They're having difficulty clearing that puck. Watterson hitting on all cylinders so far. But here's a play that goes all the way down the ice. Monahan better be careful. Good play by Monahan to get there, and he fell. But he sends it over to Vinny Gregory. He's going to regroup this offense. Good play by Monahan to clear that puck in. Quick puck movement. Here comes the Rocket. Moving that puck in. Look at his speed. Moving in. The quick shot. Roll just missing. But your captain looks dialed in here. End-to-end action now. St. Xavier coming in 2-on-1. Deaking the defense. Quick shot. Right on. What a stop by King. Outstanding goaltending. 7:52 left in the first. Still 1-0 Watterson. What a start, Joy.
Definitely. Watterson. They haven't had. I feel like St. Xavier has had more zone time.
They have, but
controlled the play.
They've really controlled the play, no doubt about it, Joy. Tight defensive play. Well, the forecheck has been intense and ferocious. It's been intense. It's been passionate. It's been aggressive. Very, very intense hockey game so far. Watterson playing outstanding. There goes Robert Stalter after his man. And this is one quick forward, moving that puck very quickly out. Stalter disrupting. Look at the disruption. Good forechecking. But here comes 20, moving that puck in. Quick shot, right on. Good blocker save by King. St. Xavier keeping that puck in. And Hunter Spirit's going to get a chance. Good puck movement over to Stalter. Went a little too far, and they throw that puck in right on. King had to steer it away from harm's way. Good play by Spirit. Xavier with some sustained pressure, moving that puck in. Quick pass right in, but the defense was right there, tying up that loose man. Good play by Monahan to get rid of that puck and send it all the way down, and St. Xavier regroups. Great end-to-end action, a great pace to this game. An excellent start by Watterson. 6:45 left in the first. Watterson leading 1-0. And a good play by Monahan to whip it over to Vinny Gregory. And here comes Monahan. He's got some wheels. Monahan moving that puck in. 3-on-2. Good play, and he whacks that puck in. And there goes the Titan. He's got some speed. Showing a lot of hard work and aggressive play. The Titan, good start so far. Gibson trying to keep that puck in, but he's unable to do so. And St. Xavier coming back on the other side, moving that puck in. Quick shot, right on! Good stop by King, whipping that puck out of harm's way. And Gibson's going to whip it off. It gets it past the blue line. It goes off a player. Here comes St. Xavier. St. Xavier moving that puck in. There's a quick shot. What a stop by King! Just robbed him. Another shot right in front, and King's right there. And Gibby leveled his man off, roughed him up on the boards. Good aggressive play by Big Bird Gibson. Good start by Watterson. 5:59 left in the first. 1-0 Watterson. Great end-to-end action. Very entertaining first period. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Happy New Year, everybody, from the Queen City Sports Complex. We've got great action here to start off the new year. St. Xavier and Watterson in the rematch. Watterson winning on December the 7th against St. Xavier. A trip there, and they didn't call it. Unbelievable, right in front of the referee. Here goes the Titan. The Titan's got some wheels tonight. He's got some aggressiveness. Like the start by Watterson. Good shot there by Hunter Spirit, whipping that puck in. But a delayed offside, they're going to wave it, and here comes. It went off a stick, so they are going to wave the icing. And here comes the Rocket. The Rocket's got some speed. Good pass over. He gets whipped on the boards. Got very aggressive play. Good old-time hockey here. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Hard-hitting, been aggressive so far. Good end-to-end action. Watterson tossing that puck in to St. Xavier territory. Monahan goes after him. Good passing there. Good breakout. But again, Gibson's going to take that puck and whip it back into St. Xavier territory. Watterson goes on the attack. Good play there by Williams to keep that puck in. There goes the Rocket. He's got some room. But they finally tangle that up, and here they come. Watterson doing an excellent job disrupting the Xavier offense with some tenacious forcing. Whoa, what a check by Big Bird Gibson. He's been aggressive from the beginning. Sending a message. Right on. Good stop by King. But Big Bird Gibson sending a big message here, being aggressive, brutal in front of his goaltender. Excellent defensive play so far by your Watterson Eagles. But the defense has been great, tying up loose men and doing an excellent job in front of their netminder, Joey.
Definitely, and keeping the play going.
Good face-off there. Watterson unable to clear it. Right on! King's right there. King has been dialed in, making key saves and key times. He has provided very, very reliable goaltender. King is in the zone and looks focused and sharp.
Definitely.
Good face-off by Watterson. There's Vinny Gregory getting aggressive. Watterson having difficulty clearing. They gets tripped right in front of the goal, and finally the referees are going to call it. Tripping is the call. Watterson's going to go on the power play for the first time tonight. And this power play has been outstanding. They were outstanding in their meeting against Troy on December 29th in the 4-2 victory. The power play has been outstanding. And it all gets started by Wozniak, who's going to take the face-off here. He's got Vinny Gregory to the right, and he's got the Titan, Trevor Long, to his left. And the defenseman, Gibson, and Hunter Spirit can really blast this puck. Here comes Hunter Spirit, right on! Good stop! Hunter Spirit's got a cannon of a shot. They give him that chance.
Definitely.
And he showed you that display just a few seconds ago. He can clearly score. Both these aggressive defensemen have got cannon of a shot, and they need to utilize them and keep them in the offense. Here comes Hunter Spirit now, moving that puck in off the boards. Watterson now at the power play. 1:45 left in the power play. Good play by Gibson. Oh, good aggressive check by Gibson, sending a message to St. Xavier. The defense has been brutal and tough and aggressive from the early beginning, setting the precedent here for Watterson. Here comes Hunter Spirit. He's got some wheels, moving it in. He's got the Trident right in front of the net. Good presence in front of the net by Watterson. But Watterson unable to do much in this power play. And they're going to tip it and send it all the way down. And Gibson better be careful. He's being carefully watched by number 2. Good play by Gibson to send it on the other side. And here comes the Rocket now, regrouping this power play. Here comes Vinny Gregory, the Italian star, deep slowed down. Oh, and he got checked. Good defensive play there. But Vinny Gregory showing you those quick stick handling skills. He came close to scoring. But this power play hasn't been very, very organized. They need to get dialed in here and focus. They've got a huge opportunity here, leading the hockey game 1-0. But Vinny Gregory looks in the zone. He looks focused, gentlemen.
Definitely.
Good play there by Hunter Spirit. Quick shot, right on. Good stop there. St. Xavier goaltender's been sharp so far, making some key saves at key times. 59 seconds left in this power play.
3:13 in the period.
3:13 left in the period. Watterson's been good, taking lots of shots here. Shot total looks pretty good for Watterson. 7 shots already on net. Here they come now. Oh, Hunter Spirit couldn't keep that puck in. And St. Xavier is going to get a chance to clear it, and they do clear it, whipping that puck into Watterson territory. Big Bird Gibson's going to take that puck in. He's got some wheels. Here he comes, moving that puck in and over to Wozniak. Wozniak now moving that puck in. He's got some space. Quick shot right on! Wozniak coming close. And boy, does he have a cannon of the shot. Lightning speed, great stick handling skills on display. Your captain looks dialed in and sharp tonight. He's had a good first period.
Left in the power play.
Huge power play here. Huge opportunity for Watterson. Good face-off by Wozniak. Moving it into Hunter Spirit, whipping it off of the other side. Wozniak's got it in front, and he got checked. Good defensive play. Here comes Vinny, the Stallion. Vinny's got the puck in. Moving it back over to Gibson. Gibson's got a shot. Missed it. Good off the blockers. Watterson hitting on all cylinders. Here's an opportunity here, and it goes all the way down the ice. And Hunter Spirit's going to have to regroup this power play with 12 seconds left in the power play. Here comes the Italian Stallion. He's got some hands now. Wiggins around the moon. Good play there. Back over to the captain. Here comes the Rocket. He regains some speed with some speed. Moving it in. Dinks one man. There's the quick shot. He scores! The Rocket has scored! What a goal! And And your captain has delivered again. Time in and time out. This captain has always been there, and he always delivers. Goal number 2 for Watterson. 2-0 Watterson. Already 9 shots on net. What a shot, and beats the goaltender. He had absolutely no chance. Wozniak looks dialed in. Marr looks dialed in. Vinny Gregory looks dialed in. Your forwards have come to play, and they have created some offensive firepower for Watterson. Watterson in complete control, leading the hockey game 2-0 with 2 minutes left in the first. Quick pass right in front. Oh, and a good play there by Monahan to tie up his man. The defense has been sharp.
I think
Good shot right on. Good stop by King. And St. Xavier now with some sustained pressure, moving that puck in. Good play there by Williams to get that puck out of harm's way, and he sends it all the way down the ice. Watterson on its heels. St. Xavier trailing by 2, going to play some desperate hockey here. But what a first period by Watterson, leading the hockey game 2-0. 1:41 left in the first period. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you're enjoying all the action from the Queen City Complex here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Great way to start off the new year here with your Watterson Eagles. Watterson has been dialed in and focused and sharp from the early going, both on the defensive side and the offensive side. Quick pass there by St. Xavier, but again, Watterson's forechecking has been outstanding. They've got a man in, and every time St. Xavier touches the puck, a Watterson man is on them. So far, so good for Watterson. Textbook hockey. Quick pass. Good play there. Here comes Williams. Williams moving that puck in. He's got some quick hands. Quick shot right on rebound. They got to crash the net. They needed to get some people in front of the net. No one in front of the net. They're getting rebounds. St. Xavier moving that puck in. Quick forward, moving it on. But Watterson is there again. Good defensive play by Hunter Spirit. Spirit having trouble clearing it. He whips that puck off the boards. But St. Xavier on the attack here, trailing 2-0, playing some desperate hockey. They've got Watterson on their hands. Quick pass right in front. Just missing. Staller's going to get there. He's got some space. And he wisely throws it on the other party.
I think
Stalter thought Monahan was going to get there, but Monahan went off. And they whip that puck back in. St. Xavier now. They're going to get desperate here, trailing 2-0 in the hockey game. 28 seconds left in the first. Once again, Watterson playing textbook defense right on their man. Quick shot! Good stop by King. He's been sharp. And Watterson doing an excellent job clearing the puck. They're going to take another icing, but who cares? It's waved. So Watterson doing excellent job. Good play there by Monahan. Whipping it to the captain. And it goes back to Monahan. Monahan's going to reset. Good pass right in to Vinny Gregory, and he tosses it into St. Xavier territory. And that's the end of the first period. What a first period, boys.
Definitely.
Outstanding period.
Watterson.
Dalton King, he's been an outstanding goaltending. What a first period by Dalton King, making some key saves at key times. We'll be joined in this first period intermission by the great John King, the John King Intermission Show. But let's hear his thoughts. Let's hear his thoughts before we get that. We're not going to get a nice cut, but let's hear John, the great John King, who has not shaven at all. He looks rugged and tough. Let's hear what he's got to say. Go ahead, John. Tell us what your thoughts are.
I'll tell you what, I thought we played well. My only thought was I thought there were a couple icings that should have been called that didn't get called.
I agree.
But the Watterson were playing tough. I like it.
And your goaltender and your son has played outstanding goaltending. You cannot criticize him for anything. He was outstanding.
I'd like to, but I can't. Yeah.
Good, John. Don't say a damn thing. The great John King here joining our broadcast. I have so much
to be on your show.
An honor to have you on this show, John King. Outstanding. But boys, what a first period by Watterson. They couldn't have done a better job.
Yeah. Watterson really playing their game so far.
Second period just seconds away here. But Watterson checking off all the boxes, and it starts with the defense. Tight, consistent defense, tying up loose men in front of King. Bruising, aggressive, brutal in front of King. It all starts with another check. Intensity, heart, passion, aggressive style, violent, bruising, brutal style. It's worked for Watterson. And an aggressive forecheck has been outstanding for Watterson, disrupting the St. Xavier offense. They have not seemed in rhythm at all, and give your Watterson forwards enormous credit. They've been outstanding. Outstanding. Second period now underway. Watterson leading 2-0 here. But St. Xavier is going to take some chances. Here's a quick shot right on, and there's a rebound. Moving up on it. Good play there Good play by Gibson, tying up this man in front. But St. Xavier on the attack now. 13 moving it over to his partner. Quick shot, good block by Monahan. Watterson having difficulty clearing. St. Xavier, the early going of the second period, in command here. Trying to get the goal. Quick shot, deflected right in front of King. Have to be careful. Quick shot right in front of King. Have to be, what a stop by King right in front. Point blank shot, and King absolutely robbed him. The goaltending, outstanding, absolutely robbed him. Dalton King, outstanding, and there was goaltender interference, and there's going to be a call. Going to be a call.
Thank you, Kimmy! I think that's a
Gibson
call.
leveling his man, and he's going to get a penalty.
That's such a stupid call.
I don't like this call at all, Joe. I couldn't agree with you more. Dustin, Joey, what did you think of this call?
I feel like the one should have been called earlier.
I do not like this call at all.
I mean, I feel like the refs have been playing a one-sided game. There have been multiple trips on St. Xavier, but only one's been called.
I don't like this call either. I couldn't agree with you, boys. Couldn't agree with you more. But Watterson in the first period, outstanding penalty killing. They were tough. They were aggressive. They showed that intensity, that passion, that aggressive style. And the ferocious forecheck has been very, very effective for Watterson. St. Xavier now on the power play here. 1:54, a critical point in the hockey game now with St. Xavier trailing 0-2 and nearly go now, moving that puck in. Back over to the defenseman. Quick shot, a good stop by King. Another penalty coming up. Another penalty coming up. And I think they're going to call Watterson on this one. I do. I think so. Boy, oh boy. I couldn't agree with you more, Joe. It's been very, very one-sided from the beginning. And they are going to send Trevor the Titan to the box, I think. And Trevor the Titan's going to join Gibson. And Watterson now down 2 men. Goodness gracious, a huge, huge, huge point in the hockey game. These penalty killers have been outstanding for Watterson. And the coach does not like the call at all. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He should question the referees.
Why don't you call all the little penalties that have been not called?
And Joe, so much questionable interference in front of Dalton King that they didn't call at all. So much interference, and that's what really led to Gibby really sending that man down. But I think very, very one-sided refereeing.
I mean, they're going to take both.
Well, finally.
What did he get called for?
I don't know, John King. I don't know what these referees are doing.
Rough.
Looks like roughing.
So they're going to take...
So we're going to still be one man down. 2 Watterson players in the box versus 1 here. We're going to be 1 man down for 1:41 left in the power play here. Critical juncture in the hockey game with Watterson leading 2-0. St. Xavier on the attack now on the power play. But again, give your Watterson forwards enormous credit. They've been ferocious with the forechecking, really disrupting this offense. Watterson unable to do St. Xavier unable to do anything in this power play. Once again, the ferocious forechecking. Look at Vinny Gregory. But he's got to continue. He's got to stay on him. You can't let these guys go. They're trying to keep all the play away. The penalty killers have done an outstanding job. Defenseman 42 moving that puck in. Passing it. But again, Watterson doing an excellent job keeping that play outside right on King, and he is going to stop that every single time. Outstanding stop by King. But again, credit the penalty killers. They've kept all of the play and all of the shots outside.
Definitely. As a minute and 3 seconds to go on the Gibson penalty.
Textbook penalty killing by your Bishop Watterson penalty killers. Outstanding work so far, and they've got 1:03 left here in this power play. But they've done an outstanding job so far. Watterson leading 2-0. Good face-off by Wozniak. But it got tangled in front of him, and a good play there by Vinny, the Italian stallion Gregory, sending that puck out of harm's way. And here comes St. Xavier, quick forward, 20, moving that puck in. Watterson unable to clear it. Here comes 7, moving that DQ in. Good play there by King, keeping that puck in. But there's a loose man right in front. They've got to cover those loose men in front. The defense almost broke down there. St. Xavier in control now, passing that puck over to the defenseman. And he's being kept watch. Good watch there by Watterson. Keeping all the play outside, not allowing any plays in the slot. Excellent penalty killing so far by Watterson. Here comes a quick shot. Good block there by Wozniak, sending that puck out of harm's way and out and into the crowd. So far, so good for Watterson. Excellent penalty killing.
Definitely 17 seconds to go in the PK. Watterson definitely
17 seconds left in the power play. Watterson's penalty killer is doing an outstanding job. A textbook penalty killing, folks. Good face-off there by Watterson. Williams going to get a chance to move that puck, but it deflects off a skate. And St. Xavier kept that puck in. Good play by 13, the defenseman for St. Xavier. Moving the puck in. Good stop by King. And they whip that puck down. That's going to be the end of the power play. The outstanding job by the penalty killers.
Hey Joe, can you have your microphone on?
And here they come now. Good check there by Monahan. Moving that puck in. Over on the other side. St. Xavier on the attack. They've got Watterson on their toes here. Trailing 2-0. Monahan's going to whip that puck in. He's got to take care of this man and whip him in the boards. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck. Finally, Williams is going to clear it and get it out of harm's way, but St. Xavier dumps that puck back into Watterson territory. Good play by King. Moving in. Offside is the call. And indeed, they got that call. But Watterson's been on his toes for the last couple of minutes. The defense almost breaking down. They've got to be careful. They've got to keep their foot on the penalty.
definitely Watterson getting long back after the two coincidental minors.
And here comes the top line now. Wozniak is going to face off. Good face off by Wozniak. The top line here. Marr, Wozniak, and the treble the Titan. On for Watterson. Your Eagles have played outstanding hockey throughout the two periods of play, but they've got to play consistently. And St. Xavier is back on the attack here. Here's a quick shot. Right on! Good glove save by King, who's been outstanding all night. All night. 11-18 left in the second. Hope you're enjoying this telecast. Happy New Year, everybody, from the Queen City Sports Complex. So excited to bring you Bishop Watterson Hockey here. First game in the new year. Hope everyone's new year in 2026 is happy, joyful, prosperous, and healthy. All the best to everyone and to all of our families. Watterson having difficulty clearing in. Here's a 2-on-1. Two St. Xavier players. 20 looking dangerous. Moving it in. Good play there. What a play by Marr to break up that play. The defense has been outstanding. Marr's going to get a chance, and he whips that puck in. Good play by Trevor the Titan to throw that puck in, and they go on the attack here. Watterson. It's a sustained offense, but St. Xavier doing a good job clearing the puck, and Somos is going to get it. Better be careful. He's being watched. Good pass to Wozniak. Wozniak over to Hunter Spirit to Marr. Marr's going to give it to the Titan. The Titan moving the puck. He got roughed up in the boards. Oh, and Wozniak came close, but that puck was behind him. And St. Xavier now with a delayed offside, moving that puck in, and they toss it all the way down the ice. Icing's the call. Outstanding action. 10-18 left in the second. All Watterson so far.
Definitely Watterson leading this game 2-0 with a goal from Gregory and Wozniak.
But Watterson has been intense throughout. They've shown you that heart, that aggressiveness, that passion, that style. Violent, bruising, brutal style that's worked. And the forechecking has been atrocious. Outstanding forechecking so far for Watterson. Vinny Grigson's going to be watched very carefully, and he sends his man into the boards. He should have finished that check. Here comes Marr. Vinny Gregory unable to clear it. Quick shot, right on! Good stop by King, who had to be very careful with a St. Xavier forward right in front of him. The goaltending has been outstanding for Watterson.
You could say that again as Watterson held St. Xavier off the scoreboard so far.
The seniors have come to play. Wozniak, Long have been outstanding, creating some firepower and igniting this offense. And Watterson has done an outstanding job with their forecheck. They have shown you that lightning speed. That forecheck has been tenacious. They've been aggressive from the beginning. They got a chance here. Puck whipping it. Vinny Gregory in front! Oh, and it just missed the net! Vinny Gregory's going to get another chance! He looks red hot, Vinny Gregory. Dialed in so far. He had a trick chance, and he came so close to making it 3-0 for Watterson. Gibson's going to remove that puck. Good play by Gibson. He's got some wheels. And here comes St. Xavier. A pass right in front. Good play by the defense to tie up loose men, and they send it all the way down the ice. And I don't blame him. They needed a breather. Good play by Watterson and good textbook defense. Outstanding work by Gibson.
definitely. Watterson playing their game.
And playing very consistently, Joey. Very, very consistent hockey. Intense, tight checking defense. They've tied up loose men in front of King. They've been bruising and aggressive and brutal in front of their netminder. Outstanding defensive work. Here they come now. Wildermouth with a chance, but it was a little too far for him. King's going to get there. St. Xavier on the attack now, trying to create some sustained pressure. And King doing an excellent job clearing that puck, but good play by St. Xavier to keep that puck in. They've got some pressure. Whoa, and Hunter Spirit gets it right in front. Oh, thankfully no one was there. Again, the defense doing an excellent job tying up loose men in front of their netminder. Goes all the way down the ice and right on the St. Xavier netminder. 8:41 left in the second. All Watterson, 2-0 lead. They've been intensive, they've been hard, they've shown you that passion, that aggressive style, they've been violent and bruising. They've done everything. Consistent play, shift by shift for 2 periods. They've been tenacious and aggressive with the forecheck. They win this face-off now. Trying to create some pressure. Here comes Wildermouth now behind, doing an excellent job behind the netminder for St. Xavier. And they're going to get a chance here, St. Xavier to clear it. Good check by Robert Stalder, roughing up his man in front, and they got into an altercation. It goes all the way down the ice. Ice sings the call. But what a check by Robert Stalder, sending a message. They've been aggressive and bruising from the start, and they are setting the tone for Watterson. Outstanding 2 periods, Joey.
Yeah, it definitely is. Watterson, I feel like the second period has been one-sided in favor of St. Xavier.
Well, they have had us on our toes, no doubt about it, but the defense has come to play. They have done an excellent job tying up loose men in front of their netminder, and ferocious forechecking has really disrupted this St. Xavier offense. They throw that puck down the ice, and wisely King steers it on the other side. And here comes Gibson, moving that puck in. He's unable to clear it. He's having difficulty. St. Xavier putting on Watterson on their toes. Good play there. Here comes Vinny Gregory. He's been dialed in, the Stallion. Oh, and he got hit hard. Big time check there. But Gregory coming back. He's one tight, tough customer. Creating some pressure. Watterson having difficulty clearing it. Finally, the puck goes past the blue line. And here they come now. Watterson moving the puck in. Good pass over to Wozniak, but a little too far. Good play there by Gibson to tie him up. Here comes the captain. Wozniak dinking one man. Coming in. Right on! He scored! Wozniak with a huge goal. Goal number 2 for Wozniak. The captain with a lightning shot, and he beats the goaltender. 3-0 Watterson. What a start. Their captain has been dialed in and in the zone all game long, and he has had an outstanding game. What a great job by your captain, Joey.
I thought the goalie swallowed it up.
I
mean,
thought so
he just
too,
snuck
but
it around the
he
corner of the
found a
net.
way. He beat him on the short side. What a goal. Wozniak on fire, igniting this offense. Watterson once again with all the momentum. And here comes Xavier. Quick forward four. Number trying to create some issues. Goes out and deflects off a defender and out and into the crowd. Wozniak has Watterson up 3-0 with 2 big goals. And another goal in this second period. Wozniak, your captain, has ignited this offense. But again, the key forwards, Wozniak, Gregory, and the tight end have been igniting this offense. They've been ferocious, aggressive, intense from the very beginning. And their hard work finally has paid off here. 3-0 Watterson in control. Moving that puck in. Very, very different from the last game when St. Xavier played Watterson. Watterson has been intense from the get-go. And here comes Trevor Long tracing after the puck, but it goes a little too far. Icing's the call. What a shift by this top line. They deserve that rest. What a shift. Vinny Gregory, Wozniak, and the tight end. Outstanding play for Watterson. All your forwards have had an outstanding first and second period. 7 minutes left in the second. All Watterson leading 3-0. Good face-off there by Williams. He has played extremely well, Williams, winning most of the face-offs. Goes all the way down St. Xavier territory. And Monahan carefully checking there. And good play by Hunter Spirit to toss it off on the other side. St. Xavier tossing it off in the quick 20, moving it in. Hunter Spirit's going to have to be quick. And he does an excellent job tossing it. Oh, looked like too many men on the ice, but they didn't see it, of course. Moving that puck in. Here they come now. St. Xavier trying to create some offense. They've been disrupted with this ferocious forechecking. Good play by Somas. He's got to finish that check, though. He's got a chance. Good stick there by King. Poke checking that player, disrupting the offense. Good play there by Robert Stalter. And Williams is going to toss that puck all the way down the ice. Icing's the call, but they needed a breather.
Definitely is, huh? I think we all know where these refs live.
Yeah, they are homering us tonight, no doubt about it. One-sided affair.
Yeah, that was clearly 6 men on the ice, or
That was clearly too many men on the ice, no doubt about it, Joe.
6:08, Watterson leading 3-0. 2 goals from Wozniak and a goal from Gregory.
Good play there. We're tossing this in. We are seeing this team growing up in front of you, developing an identity, and that identity has been that tight, consistent defense, tying up loose men in front. They've been intense. They've shown you that passion, that aggressive style. They've been violent and bruising from the beginning. The seniors have stepped it up, and they've created very consistent play, shift by shift. But tonight, what is impressive, Joey, is the tenacious, aggressive forechecking. It has clearly disrupted this high-powered Xavier offense.
It's high sticking, but not a penalty, so it's going to go down into St. Xavier's.
Face-off in the St. Xavier end, and Watterson coming close. Moore coming close, a loose puck. Good pass by Wozniak, who's got 2 goals for Watterson. The leading goal scorer, Wozniak, has been dialed in from the beginning. All your forwards have played an outstanding game, but Wozniak trying to involve everyone in the rush. Very unselfish player, an outstanding play so far by your captain. Quick pass over to Marr, just a little too far, but he's going to get a chance. Marr, good play and a good shift so far. He's had an outstanding period. Monahan goes back, and he's going to take that puck, carefully washed by St. Xavier. Watterson again, give them tremendous credit, just disrupting the St. Xavier offense. Overskating the puck. Good play there to get rid of that puck. Marr better be careful. St. Xavier unable to clear it is Watterson, and here's a quick chance by Speedy 3, moving that puck, but it doesn't get on. Again, all of the play outside of King. There haven't been any breaks in front of their goaltender. The defense have done an expert job, and they are whacking them to other big aggressive, and they're going to call a cross-check. Cross-check, I'm assuming it's going to go to Watterson. I don't understand that call either, Joe.
I mean, if they're fighting the boards.
They're going to call Wozniak for cross-checking, and I don't understand this call, Dave.
I think it was a roughing for retaliation. I missed the call, but
I
probably deserved it.
I don't like the call, Dave. I don't like
You
it.
probably deserved it. You earned it.
Watterson again. Power, they're going to be on the penalty kill, but the penalty killers have been outstanding, keeping all the plays away, out of harm's way. And they have done an expert job. Textbook penalty killing so far by Watterson. Here's a huge chance for St. Xavier, down 3-0. A critical point in the hockey. Here's a quick chance, moving that puck in. Again, Watterson being very, very aggressive. Every time the St. Xavier player has touched the puck, they've got a Watterson man right in front of them. Outstanding. Right, I agree. Tenacious forechecking by Watterson, really disrupting the St. Xavier offense. And here comes St. Xavier now, moving that puck in. 6 moving it in, good play there to get that stick on by Williams. Quick shot, right on, good stop by King. King has been outstanding in this game, making key saves at key times. St. Xavier trying to move that puck in. King having difficulty getting rid of that puck, but being forceful, being aggressive. Look at King working on the boards. He is one aggressive forechecker. Quick shot right in front of King, having difficulty. He got tripped on the play. And here they come. Quick shot right on. A loose puck. Oh, what a nice play. And Hunter Spirit doing an excellent job tying up that loose man, not giving him a second break. Here comes a speedy 20 there, but they are offside is the call. 35 seconds left in the power play. The penalty killers have been outstanding. This defense has been outstanding for Watterson. Tight, consistent defensive play, tying up loose men in front of King, bruising, aggressive, brutal in front of King, not giving them any space whatsoever. Defense has come to play, Joey.
Definitely has. It's been like this all season.
Here they come now, St. Xavier. Going to have to take some breaks here. They're going to have to take some chances. Down 3-0. Here comes a speedy forward, 42. Quick pass, right in front. They score. And just like that, St. Xavier's on the board. Watterson's going to have to be very, very careful, Joey. They've got to play smart and composed. They've got to stay out of the penalty box because it will hurt Watterson, and they got hurt there. St. Xavier's back in the game.
And just like that, 3-1 with 3:33 to go in the period.
Watterson's going to have to keep their foot on the pedal, folks. They've got to play their aggressive style of play. St. Xavier has finally gotten the goal here. 3-1, critical point in the hockey game. 3:33 left in the second. St. Xavier now with some momentum, moving that puck in, being closely watched by Ruffell. Here comes St. Xavier passing that puck in. Over to the captain, 3. Moving that puck in, good play. Wozniak's closely watching him, and the Rocket's going to get a chance, but he overskated the puck. Quick shot, right on! Good stop by King. Just like that, St. Xavier coming close to scoring that second goal.
Definitely.
With all the momentum, Watterson has to be careful. They've got to continue with that tight checking style. They've got to be very, very consistent, aggressive, tenacious with their forecheck. And the defense has got to stay close and tight, consistent defense. So far, Watterson's played outstanding, and they got to quickly.
Is that not
there.
interference?
Behind the scenes, Gibson gets interfered, but of course, they're not calling it. One-sided affair by these referees, unfortunately, folks, but that's how I see it. Here comes Wozniak now. He's got a chance. The Rocket being disrupted there, being closely watched by forward 4, and Wozniak looks a little frustrated, and he is absolutely right. He got cross-checked, but the referee are not calling them, unfortunately. Been a one-sided affair. Disappointing in terms of the refereeing so far, folks, but that's hockey. That's hockey, and so we've got to play on. That's the game of hockey. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you're enjoying this first game in the new year. Your Bishop Watterson Eagles leading 3-1. Outstanding defensive and offensive play by Watterson. But St. Xavier just moments ago scoring the goal. There's a quick chance right in front. Watterson had to be careful there. Good play by Monahan to clear that puck out and get it out of harm's way. And here comes the Titan. It's been a little quiet in the second period. Overskated the puck. Moving it in. Monahan's going to get that. But St. Xavier trying to keep that pressure on, throwing that puck back in. And here they come in, and Watterson having difficulty. Quick shot, right on! King had to be careful. He looks dialed in and zoned today. King has been outstanding, and one of the differences in the game.
As Watterson, King has just been a wall so far.
Critical point in the hockey game, 2:19 left in the second. St. Xavier with all the momentum, scoring that late goal here. 3-1 Watterson, but they've got to be careful. They've got to continue to be aggressive. Quick shot right in front. There's a quick shot. Loose puck right in front. They score! And Hunter Spirit didn't tie up the loose man, and he let him in the slot, and they got beaten. King had absolutely no chance. And just like that, St. Xavier is back in the game, 3-2. Watterson better be careful. The defense breaking down for the first time tonight, and it's very, very costly. Watterson's going to have to regroup. They've done this before. They've got to play their style. They've got to stay consistent. They've got to continue through Wozniak's help, through Gregory's help. They've got to ignite that offense again, and they've got to play a tight, consistent defensive game. The defense breaking down, and St. Xavier is on the attack again with all the momentum, trailing now 3-2. 1:57 left in the second. St. Xavier now showing that intensity, that fire, and they are coming back. Give them enormous credit here, not giving up. I've got Watterson on the heels. Quick shot, just missing. St. Xavier with all the pressure. Somos knocking out his man, but got to finish that check. Moving it over on the other side. Good play by Somos, but Watterson having difficulty clearing it. 7, quick shot, just missing. Oh, St. Xavier, they've got all the pressure on them with the trailing 3-2. St. Xavier really stepping things up in terms of intensity and pressure. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing. Finally, they clear it. And Vinny Gregory sends it to the other side, and here comes St. Xavier again, tossing it back into Watterson territory. 1:14 left in the second. Watterson better be careful. Good play there to get that puck out of harm's way by Watterson. And a hand pass, and they call that, and they call the whistle on the hand pass. But Watterson, the defense broke down there. It was very costly. They've got to continue to play tight checking style. One mistake has been very costly for Watterson.
Definitely, as St. Xavier whiffed on a point-blank shot, and so this game should be tied up.
Crucial
Watterson-
face-off, and Watterson wins the face-off. Good play by Wozniak. Moving it over to Vinny Gregory. To Marr, I'm sorry. And he tries to keep it in. Good play by Monahan to keep that puck in. And here comes Gibson. Gibson's going to wipe that puck off the boards, but not hard enough. And here they come, St. Xavier in. Quick aid, moving it in. Good check by Big Bird Gibson, laying out his man. Here comes Wozniak. Wozniak's got some speed. The Rocket coming in. Moving it in. Good stop by the St. Xavier goaltender. Oh, Wozniak came close to getting the hat trick. Wozniak almost scoring goal number 3. What a play by Wozniak with enormous speed, coming close to scoring. Wozniak has really been dialed in, really one of the stars of tonight's game.
Definitely St. Xavier mad at interference called, or at interference that should have been called on Gibson, but I feel like that's just like
That's payback.
yeah, that's payback.
No
for
doubt
all
about
the
it.
calls that have been called on Watterson.
No
that
doubt
have
about
been
it, Joey.
penalties.
No doubt about it. Here comes St. Xavier again. Monahan better be careful. They didn't call the offside. Here they come. Quick shot. Right on. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck again. On their toes for the last couple of minutes. St. Xavier's been the aggressor. 17.2 seconds left in the second. St. Xavier's closed and narrowed down the margin. Now trailing 3-2. They've been the aggressor throughout this second period. And give them credit. They have not given up, Joey. St. Xavier is coming with a force here.
Definitely.
Watterson having difficulty clearing again.
Time
Gotta
winding
get rid
down
of that
period.
puck.
10 seconds.
Closed. 9 seconds left. Here comes Wozniak. The last few seconds left. And he moves the puck in. He's got some space. Moving it in. And he scores! With 2.3 seconds, the Rocket delivers with the hat trick. What a goal by the captain. Every time Watterson needs him, the captain has delivered, getting the hat trick. What a goal by Wozniak. Hit the short side again. He has got a cannon of a shot.
2.3 seconds left.
What a backbreaker that one was. What a goal by Wozniak. Wozniak having the game of his life with the hat trick. And interestingly, they're going to put the tight in here to win the faceoff. What a period, the end of the period with a beautiful cannon of a shot by Wozniak. Getting that goal and keeping Watterson in front by 2 goals, 4-2. We'll take a break here in the action and we'll be right back with the third period right after this.
Really, 30-15. Really?
Just terrible.
I didn't think he was. Patrick's at home and he's watching the video and he like rewound it and watched it. He's like, Trevor was nowhere near anything.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened.
I didn't see it.
All right, keep it up.
Thank you. Welcome back to your Bishop Watterson Hockey. Watterson playing an outstanding game, but St. Xavier has really stepped things up. They have been the aggressor in the second period, but thankfully, your captain, Michael Wozniak, with a huge goal, seconds left in the second period. A Wozniak goal is a huge goal, a backbreaker for St. Xavier, no doubt about it, Joey.
Definitely 2.3 seconds.
Incredible goal. Just seconds away from the puck drop here in the third period. Happy New Year, everyone. I want to wish everyone a good health, happiness, and prosperity throughout.
Out of Watterson's 5 shots in the second period, 2 of those goals.
What a start for your Bishop Watterson Eagles, starting off the new year here with a 4-2 lead. They've played outstanding hockey from the very beginning. They've been intense. They've shown that heart, that passion, that aggressive style. They've been violent, bruising, and brutal throughout. The defense, tight, consistent defensemen, tying up loose men. And here comes the third period underway. Wozniak came in close here, and St. Xavier going on the attack, tossing that puck right into Watterson territory. Watch Xavier to take some chances here, trailing 4-2, but a huge goal late in the second by Wozniak. Really a backbreaker. Wozniak's been dialed in from with the hat trick so far. The number one player for your Bishop Watterson Eagles. He's had an outstanding first and second period. Seconds into the third period here, Watterson leading 4-2. 14:33 left in the hockey game. Watterson needs to keep things up. They got to put their foot to the pedal, Joey.
Definitely.
Keep being intense.
Watterson, they need to keep playing their game.
Watterson tossing that puck in, and there goes the Trevor. The Titan moving that puck over on the other side to Vinny Gregory. Vinny Gregory sends it over to Monahan, and Monahan better be quick. He gets outskated. Here's a break right in front. Oh, he gets tripped, and Monahan's going to go to the penalty box. Monahan stopped skating, Joey.
I mean, yeah, he did, but I think that's a bad call. Calling a penalty. I mean,
Monahan's going to go to the penalty box. And Watterson is going to be shorthanded again, a critical point in the hockey game. 14:07 left in regulation, and Watterson's going to be shorthanded. Watterson is going to have to be tight checking. They've got to tie up loose men in front. They've got to be bruising and aggressive. They've got to keep their foot to the penalty here and keep everything away outside. Critical point in the hockey game, Joey. Watterson's got to be careful here. They've got to be real tight checking. Coach Graham is going to keep Wozniak, Trevor the tight end, with King and Hunter Spirit on defense. And St. Xavier controls here. Critical point here in the hockey game. St. Xavier with an opportunity here to score. Trailing 4-2 with 13:56 left in regulation. Moving that puck very well. Behind King now. Moving it on the other side. End-to-end action. Quick pass right in front. There's a quick shot for three. Quick shot. Move in and miss the net. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck. St. Xavier in full control here. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck here. St. Xavier with an opportunity. Controlling this power play. But give the penalty killers enormous credit. They've been ferocious with the forecheck, and they have been able to clear it though. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing. St. Xavier on the attack, but they haven't been able to muster much with this power play. King's going to get a chance to clear it, and he does, and he's unable to clear it. He checks. Here's a quick shot. Right on the wall. Stop by King. Whipping out the glove hand, and he is quick. Dalton King dialed in here tonight for your Bishop Watterson Eagles, having an outstanding game, and clearly the second star behind Wozniak. Dalton King with some consistent, reliable goaltending. He's been outstanding.
As always.
Big time stop by Dalton King, really doing a number, robbing the St. Xavier player. St. Xavier now controlling with one shot on net in this power play. Watterson having difficulty clearing again. St. Xavier clearing, moving the puck in. Quick shot, but they're on a minute. There's a quick shot right in front, but King got a piece of it. 43 seconds left in the power play. Good play by Wozniak. He's got a chance, whipping it in on the goal play. Short-handed, but he scores! Wozniak short-handed with goal number 4 for Watterson. Wozniak with his 4th goal, short-handed. 4 goals. Wozniak's got 4 goals.
Oh, sorry.
Breaking the back of St. Xavier. This captain has been outstanding. What a goal! What a game for Wozniak. The captain playing outstanding penalty killing. He's been outstanding on defense, on offense, and he has ignited these Bishop Watterson players. Watterson with a huge goal here, leading 5-2 with 12:32 game. Every time St. Xavier has come close, Watterson has had an answer. But give your penalty killers enormous credit, killing off the penalty. And again, 10 seconds left in the penalty. Quick shot, good stop by King, who's been outstanding, whipping out the pad. And a penalty coming up again. Tripping is the call. Tripping, and Somos, the Greek tycoon, is going to go away to the penalty box. Tripping is the call. And for 5 seconds, St. Xavier have a 2-man advantage. Critical point in the hockey game. Watterson is going to have to be careful. They've got to play smart and composed, taking way too many penalties. The penalty was costly. Let's see how they do. Here comes St. Xavier with control, moving that puck in. Good stop by King. And that's the end of the first penalty. And now Watterson will have to kill off this last penalty for 2 minutes. 1:54 left in the power play. The penalty killer's doing an outstanding job so far for Watterson. And just moments ago, Wozniak getting his 4th goal, short-handed. 0-0! What are they doing? The penalty's over. There's 0 on the clock. Referee, take a look at the clock, sir. My goodness. Take a look at the clock. This referee's blind. Here comes St. Xavier now, moving the puck in a quick shot by 3. Deflected in front, but Watterson able to clear it. Williams, but a little too far for him. Again, the penalty killer is doing an outstanding job. Watterson having difficulty. 42 looking sharp and quick, moving that puck in behind King. Moving it back on, but Watterson keeping all the play outside. The penalty killer is doing an outstanding job. There's a quick chance for 42, moving it back over to 2. Watterson keeping all the play outside. Good penalty killing. Quick shot when it goes outside. And a good play by Williams to get rid of that puck, but it doesn't get out of harm's way. Here comes St. Xavier now with some sustained offense. Moving that power play. Quick pass right in front, deflects off a skate. Xavier still on the power play, but haven't been able to muster much. There's a chance. Here's a chance now. Quick shot right in front, and then stopped by King. And they whack at it, but King gets a glove on it. Outstanding goaltending by Dalton King, who has had an answer for each and every key shot, made key saves at key times. King has been reliable and consistent, Joey.
I mean, been like that all season long.
Yes, he has. Outstanding goaltending. 1 minute left in the power play. 11-12 left in regulation. The Watterson penalty killers have done an outstanding job keeping all the play outside, not allowing any breaks, and disrupting this St. Xavier offense. They've been outstanding. They've had a player on each time they press it. Right in front. Quick shot. Again, an excellent job by Monahan to get that puck out of harm's way, tying up those loose men. Here comes St. Xavier, moving it back onto the puck and getting a chance. Quick shot right on King. Good stop by King. 30 seconds left in the power play. 10:40 left in regulation. St. Xavier now desperate, trying to get the goal here. Trailing 5-2. Moving it in. Interference right in front. Interference right in front. They didn't call it. Again, the referee's not calling the play. One-sided referee. Been disappointing all night. 10:24 left in regulation. 9 seconds left in the power play. An outstanding job by your penalty killers. Look at them forechecking. Watterson doing an outstanding job. Look at the forecheck. Wozniak again right there with 4 goals already. Just got the shorthanded goal. Outstanding penalty killing. Quick shot. Oh, nice check by Big Gippy. Labeling him out. There's a chance. The Titans got some chance. But a little too far. They whacked that puck in. But Watterson has killed off another penalty. Outstanding penalty killing by your Bishop Watterson Eagles. 9:58 left in regulation. Watterson leading 5-2. The penalty killing has been outstanding, Joey and Justin.
Definitely. As Justin, what are your thoughts on those 2 consecutive penalty kills? I thought the penalty killing has been great, but
Wozniak, Stalter, and Trevor the Titan now. The Watterson juggling up their lines. Here's a break. Good shot by good play there by Somos, disrupting that offense. Here comes St. Xavier. They send 3 out, but they got 3 players back for Watterson. Quick play right in front. Water Stalter unable to clear it. St. Xavier is a sustained pressure. Here comes Hunter Spirit. Hunter Spirit's got some wheels. Here comes Hunter Spirit. He's got some wheels. Moving that puck in, and he whips that puck. Oh, and he gets roughed up in the boards. Roughed him up in the boards. It's been a very aggressive. Another check in the boards. It's getting aggressive. Old-time hockey, folks. I just love this type of hockey. Look at the checking. Absolutely wonderful hockey. Here they come again. What a way to start off your new year. Watterson Eagles out front. 5-2, 9:06 left in regulation. It's been hard hitting. It's been aggressive. It's been intense from the very beginning. Another check. Oh! Somos setting his man down, leveling him. Good play by Somos. Good aggressive defensive play. Here comes the Rocket, who's already got 4 goals. Look at the stick alley. He's dinking him out. He's going to dink one more man. He's got a chance. Wozniak. And he goes right in front. Oh, and a pass by Wozniak. Right on the Titan stick, and they almost scored again. Another pass right in front. Oh, Wozniak creating all kinds of offense, involving all of this offense. And Monahan, good job by Monahan getting rid of that puck and sending it back to King. Outstanding defensive and offensive performance by your Bishop Watterson Eagles. They've been in control. 5-2, 8:27 left in regulation. Outstanding performance by Michael Wozniak.
Definitely, as Watterson, they're going to have to keep playing consistently. 3-goal lead.
They got to be careful. But the St. Xavier players are feisty and fought. They are fought their way through, but still trailing 5-2. Watterson has had an answer every time St. Xavier has pressed. Watterson has had an answer. Oh, what a check by Gibby, sending his men. What a great check. Big Bird Gibby is sending a message right from the beginning here. He's been aggressive and tenacious, and he has been feisty. It's been a violent affair. Old-time hockey here. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Happy New Year, everyone. Want to wish everyone a very good health, happiness, and joy. Join us tomorrow, Saturday, January 3 versus Thomas Worthington at 2:40 p.m. Join us next Friday versus Worthington Kilbourne at 8:30. And senior night, Sunday, June the 11th, January the 11th, senior night versus Beaver Creek. Here comes St. Xavier, moving that puck in carefully. He whips off a stick. Interference. Quick shot right in front. It's King had to be sharp. And Gibson sending a message here, trying to get that a lot of traffic in front. King has been outstanding from the beginning. 7:59 left in regulation. Still 5-2 Watterson. Outstanding goaltending by Dalton King. He has been consistent. He has shown tremendous heart and spirit. Your Watterson players, all of your players, have shown that intensity, that fire, that passion. They have played outstanding hockey so far. But St. Xavier is not giving up. They are feisty, and here they got a good chance. Good stop by King, and Gibby sent his man down. Roughed him up. Big Bird Gibby is playing great defensive hockey. And that's the kind of message Watterson has been sending, that aggressive style. Gotta love this aggressive bruising style by Watterson. Really sending a message. Good face-off by Watterson, winning the face-off. There goes Marr, chasing his man. The forechecking has been tenacious. Look at Marr getting on his man. Watterson St. Xavier unable to do very much. Been very, very disruptive. Good check right in by King. Everett King's been aggressive. Look at him facing. He whacks his person on the board. Trevor the Titan going on the boards. St. Xavier with sustained pressure. Watterson having difficulty. The Titan having difficulty clearing the puck. And St. Xavier whacks that puck back in. They're going to play desperate hockey here with 7:12 left in the regulation. Here they come, moving in the front, right in front, no one in front. And then Titan has overskated the puck, just missing the net. St. Xavier now on the attack, moving the puck in. Watterson finally clearing it all the way down the ice. It goes all the way down. Icing's the call. But a much-needed break by Watterson as they ran out of gas. 6:54 left in regulation. 5-2 Watterson. Been an outstanding performance by your offense and defense.
Definitely 6-4. Watterson leading 5-2.
Shot total, Joey, is
40-16 in favor of St. Xavier.
wow. A lot of shots on Dalton King, who's been outstanding tonight. St. Xavier controlling the play. Quick shot, deflected. Just missed the net. St. Xavier getting desperate now, trailing 5-2. Got Watterson on their toes, but again, Dalton King has been outstanding tonight. Coming up with key saves at key times, been outstanding in goal for Watterson. Had an outstanding season. Watterson checking all the box, tight, consistent defense, tying up loose men in front. They've been bruising, they've been aggressive, they've been brutal in front of King. The intensity has been there, the heart, the passion, the aggressive style. The seniors have stepped things up. Wozniak with 4 big goals, and they've been backbreakers. He got the last goal in the second period with seconds into the second. St. Xavier coming back here, sustained pressure, moving that puck in. Watterson unable to clear it. St. Xavier feisty, tenacious. They have shown a lot of heart, not giving up here. Trailing 5-2 with 6:14 left. Quick shot, right in front. What a stop by King. King making a big stop. They're going to call another penalty to Watterson. These refs just continue to give penalty after penalty to Watterson. Penalty after penalty to Watterson. It's been a one-sided affair. The refereeing has been disappointing, boys.
Definitely. I think they're taking Stoltz.
Yep, it's going to be Robert Stalter. Robert Stalter is going to be taken off, and Watterson's going to be penalty killing. What's that? Hooking. Hooking was the call on Robert Stalter. And Watterson's going to be on the penalty kill. A crucial point in the hockey game with St. Xavier trailing 5-2. They're going to take chances here. One man up here. Here comes a quick shot. Right on! Just missed. St. Xavier now moving into their speedy 13. Now the defenseman trying to control this power play. The penalty killers for Watterson have been outstanding throughout this contest. St. Xavier moving the puck slowly. Here comes the defenseman moving it over on the other side. Quick shot. Oh, it's good play there by Wozniak, watching his man, keeping everything outside. The penalty killers playing outstanding textbook hockey so far. Here comes 42, 20, quick shot, just deflecting off. And a race puck right in front. And a good play there by Gibson, getting rid of that puck and sending it down harm's way. 1:18 left in the power play. 5-2 Watterson. crucial point in the hockey game. St. Xavier trying to muster up some offense here, trailing by 3 goals, trying to take some chances. But the penalty killers have been brilliant for Watterson, keeping everything outside, not allowing any plays in the slot. Look at Gibby right in front, pushing his man out. Here's a chance. St. Xavier unable to muster much on this power play with only 1 shot so far. A quick pass right in front on the other side. Quick shot. Oh, and they missed the net. Look at these penalty killers. Outstanding job. Look at the disruption. Quick shot. Right in front. Oh, good stop by King. Another stop by King. And he had to be sharp. 4:46 left in the contest. Still 5-2 Watterson with 39 seconds left in the power play. Outstanding penalty killing.
Definitely is. Watterson, I feel like they're letting a few things slip that wasn't here in the first 2 periods.
Yeah, but St. Xavier in this power play have not had really quality chances. They've been all outside. Give the penalty killers enormous credit. Here comes St. Xavier now with seconds remaining, 32 seconds on the power play. Look at Hunter Spirit, aggressive in the boards. Good play there by Spirit. St. Xavier having difficulty. There's a quick pass right in front, but just missing. Good play by Williams to get rid of that puck and get it down harm's way. Good play by Williams. 4:24 left in regulation. 15 seconds left in the power play. Here comes St. Xavier again, moving that puck in. Good play by Hunter Spirit to get rid of that puck, sending it off the other side, but Watterson unable to clear. 43 moving that puck in, right on the other side, over to his Medmiter. Hunter Spirit's going to get a chance. Whacks that puck off. And a good play by Hunter Spirit. The defense doing an outstanding job getting rid of the pucks. The breakouts have been outstanding. 3:58 left in regulation. 5-2 Watterson. What a start to the first of the new year. Great start by your Watterson Eagles. They have played outstanding hockey from the beginning. They've been intense. They've been aggressive. They've shown that passion and that fire, boys.
Definitely is. Justin, what have you seen in this period that's been different from the first 2?
I've seen that their penalty killing has been outstanding, but the goaltending, but that's kind of been really good throughout the whole season.
Time after time, the penalty killers have been outstanding. Getting shorthanded goals, keeping all the plays outside. Look at this play. Here comes the Titan. He's got some speed. Moving it off. He's got Salter in front. Didn't see him. There's Salter. Oh, he just missed him. Here comes Monahan now. He's got a cannon of the shot right on. And Watterson back on the attack here. The Titan has come to play a quick shot. But St. Xavier finally getting rid of that puck. And here comes Gibson, who's got some wheels. Moving it off the other side, but a little too high, and it goes into the St. Xavier bench. 3:22 left in regulation. All Watterson. 5-2 is your score. Your Watterson Eagles have been intense from the beginning. They've been aggressive. They've forechecked hard. And they've really disrupted the St. Xavier offense. They have not been able to muster much, and they've disrupted the power play. They've disrupted any offense. Every time St. Xavier touches the puck, there's a quick shot right in front. Another shot off the post. St. Xavier still refusing to give up. They were a tenacious group here. But unlike the game, right in front, another stop by King. Oh, King making key saves at key times. Finally, that puck goes out of harm's way and down the ice. 3:01 left in regulation. King again with outstanding goaltending. He made some key saves right in front of the net. 2 big-time stops.
Definitely. Watterson leading this game, but if you've been watching, it really doesn't look that way. As St. Xavier
King has bailed out Watterson too many times. No doubt.
St. Xavier controlling the
Face-off, win by St. Xavier. Moving it off, and King wisely tapping that puck out of harm's way. Watterson, 2:53 left from winning this contest. In control, but we're on their toes again. Quick shot right in front. Good stop by King, who makes another crease. And then the 26, and he gets whacked by Hunter Spirit. And Hunter Spirit did the right thing as a defenseman. He had to protect his goaltender. Hunter Spirit being aggressive, and he did the right thing, whacking that forward and hitting him out of harm's way. Why didn't they call interference on the goaltender? Beyond me, but folks, these referees have been disappointing. I'm surprised they didn't call Watterson on a penalty. Just the way these referees have been calling things.
I mean, if you're not...
They've got a penalty. There it is. Penalty to St. Xavier. Interference is the call. Finally, they call St. Xavier, folks. And Watterson will go on the power play here with 2:45 left in the contest. 5-2 Watterson.
If you're gonna like get up in the goalie's face, you gotta be ready for it. As St. Xavier
Fans here calling it both ways. One of the fans yelling and screaming here. Folks, I haven't seen a fair contest
Not
from
at
the
all.
referees. I haven't seen them call it both ways, but that's my opinion.
And that's definitely.
Tell us what you think, folks.
It's definitely
Here comes Hunter
in
Spirit
favor
now.
of St. Xavier.
I agree. Watterson now is going to regroup this power play. Here comes the Rocket, who's got 4 goals already. Moving it over to Vinny Gregory, but he had to be careful. Good play by Watterson. Here comes Vinny Gregory. He's got some legs. Here he comes, the Italian Stallion, moving it off. Stopping. Moving it in, right in front, not on. Good play by Vinny Gregory, who's had an outstanding game. The
Definitely.
Italian Stallion, outstanding stick handling skills on display for your Watterson Eagles. Power play looks a little disorganized. They've got to get things going, but Watterson is going to, Wozniak's going to try to
124.
reorganize. Key face-off here. Wozniak is going to win the face-off. He's won most of the face-off. Hunter Spirit, quick shot! Oh, it hit the deflected off a St. Xavier. Good play there by Vinny Gregory, tying him up. Wozniak's in front. Oh, and he almost got him. Good play there by the Titan. He almost fed Wozniak, who's got already 4 goals. 1:59, 1:48 left on the clock. 5-2 Watterson. 1 minute left in the power play. Watterson in complete control now. Here comes the Rocket. He's got some speed. The Rocket can beat him. He's made 1 man. He's 2. Oh, he just missed. Good play by Wozniak, who's looked dialed in from the beginning. Hunter Spears got some space. Quick shot. Oh, just fanned on it. Vinny Gregory had a chance. Moving it back. Good puck movement. Quick shot against it. He scores! Wozniak deflected the puck. Vinny Gregory with a rifle deflected by Wozniak, who's got 5 big-time goals. Wow, oh, what a goal. What a goal by Watterson. Excellent stick handling skills. Beautiful power play. Moving that puck very well. Watterson in complete control, and the Xavier fan here continuously yelling at the referee. Goodness gracious. It should be Watterson that should be yelling at the referee, but St. Xavier all in complaining and complaining and complaining. 121, 6-2. Every time St. Xavier has had an answer, trying to come back. Watterson's got a Robert Stelter throwing that puck in. Watterson goes back on the attack. Good play by Robert. Good play there by Wildermouth. Here comes Stelter, moving the puck in. Good pass over to Laura Bittner. Good to see Laura Bittner on the ice. Good to see El Shirek on the line. And a penalty coming up
Against St. Xavier.
against St. Xavier. Goodness gracious, and one loud period here for St. Xavier, getting real loud with the referee.
I think that's a good call. I mean, they're close in front of the net. Puck's not even close to them. You
Great.
can see it coming.
Great to see El Shirek and Bittner on the ice. Great to see that.
I mean, you can see that
Give them
penalty
some
coming.
I agree. I
26
agree.
on Xavier.
Bittner and El Shirek on the ice. Good to see them. They're going to get some valuable experience here. Monahan moving the
Less than a
puck in. Monahan's got a shot. Deflected right in front. Good stop. Monahan coming close. 51 seconds left in regulation. Here comes Xavier moving the puck in and goes off a play. Once again, the defense doing an excellent job forechecking and disrupting the St. Xavier offense. They've been on the attack all game long, and they've been intense approach. Look at Wildermouth, look at him moving. He's been aggressive from the beginning. Oh, your Watterson forwards and defensemen have played an outstanding game. Good play by Warren Bender to get that puck out of harm's way. Monahan's got a chance. He's got some wheels. Here comes Monahan moving the puck, deflecting, moving it in. Monahan, he's got some room. Oh, a good check there.
15
Monahan
seconds.
coming close. 14 seconds. Watterson's going to win this contest, folks. What a way to start the new year. In complete control is Watterson. With 8.5 seconds, your Watterson Eagles are going to open up the new year with a victory here, leading 6-2. An outstanding performance by your Watterson Eagles, both offensively and defensively. The defense tying up loose men, forechecking, bruising, aggressive, and brutal in front of King. But the intensity has been there, the heart, the passion, the aggressive style. All Watterson. 3.3 seconds left in the contest. Watterson's going to win this game to open up the new year. Bishop Watterson wins 6-2. What a game by your Watterson Eagles! Dialed in and focused from the beginning, your Watterson Eagles. Outstanding performance. What a way to start the new year here. And join us tomorrow against Worthington Kilbourne. I'm sorry, tomorrow against Thomas Worthington at 2:40 p.m. Saturday, January the 3rd.
I think the reason why their power play looked unorganized is because the refs weren't calling anything on St. Xavier.
I agree, Justin.
If Watterson so much
So like they weren't
What
used
an
to being on the
outstanding
power play.
performance. What an outstanding performance by Dalton King. That young man stood on his head, facing more than 40 shots tonight. He was outstanding. John King, what an outstanding performance.
Should have gotten the other two, Tom. No. No, he had an excellent game, Tom.
I'm not going to talk to John King, folks. I'm going to give him the cold shoulder. That was an outstanding performance. Justin, you agree?
Watterson just wasn't used to being on the power play. That's why it looked unorganized because they weren't calling anything.
What an outstanding way to start the new year off. And I want to thank each and every one of you. Happy New Year, everyone. Wishing you happiness, good health, and joy throughout. What a win by Watterson, winning 6-2. Convincingly. Join us tomorrow against Thomas Worthington at 2:40 p.m. Thank you and good night from Cincinnati.
We should not have won that game.